Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we have some hot gossip. Your guides are spilling the tea today. What titillating things will they tell you? What do they have to say? I love doing readings like this. This is so super fun, just to see what comes up. What do they want you to know? What not? We have 3 groups today from which to choose from. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3. Please do remember that this is a general reading and not a personal one. So there's no reason to take anything personally. If it doesn't resonate, just take what does. Leave the rest. If you feel called to listen to more than one group, then by all means do listen. There's a reason for that. Your guides obviously want you to hear some tea. So go ahead and pause the video, do whatever it takes to select whichever group is calling to you. And I'm going to get started. This is going to be your reading. And I just want to remind people, and if anybody's new here, please do check out Hunting the Empress. All the information on how to pick up a copy of this is in the drop-down box below. This is my book. It is a book series. This is an adult urban fantasy. There's some hot, spicy stuff in it. It's definitely very think outside the box kind of reading. It's original as well. So yeah, so make sure to check it out. It's a fun read, especially for this time of year. Okay, guys, let's see. What comes up for the dragonfly people? Dragonflies are extraordinarily interesting creatures. They take a long time to develop. They spend the beginning of their life in water, and then they take to the air. It's fascinating. They're very resilient, very badass. So we're going to be using chips for this as well. So let's see what's coming up here. What do your guides want you to know? We have the Star card. This is Aquarius energy. They want you to find your true north. Keep heading that way if you already are. This is about, there could be somebody who's an Aquarius who's close to you. If you are an Aquarius or Aquarius rising, this is definitely a message for you. The Star card, when it comes to career stuff, often has to do with anything having to do with internet, technology, it has to do with like communities, friend groups, music and film industry, anything having to do with entertainment industry, things like this. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull, before I flip the angel cards, I'm going to pull some chips for you guys, see what comes up. Let's see what juicy tea. What do they want to know? What do they need to know? Okay. We have a baby boy. 222. We have a wedding or marriage. We have happy birthday, and we have friends with benefits. We have, now don't freak out about that, okay? Because come on, look at those two together. We have finding a feather is a sign your guardian angels are by your side. So this is how you're going to know for certain that, hey, they're watching over you. They're all around you right now. Because they are, and they're protecting you. Obviously, that's the whole focus of this reading, and you can do it. So for those of you who are trying to like make a name for yourself, especially in like the movie, music industry, something like this, having to build like an internet business or something like this, you can do it. They want you to know this. They want you to know they're by your side and they're rooting for you. They want you also to know that your solar return is going to be really, really special for 2025. There's going to be something remarkable that occurs. I feel like that there are people who are friends who are around you. Obviously, friends with benefits can mean that it's somebody that is a friend that you have sex with. Duh, we know this, but this is not what I'm getting from this. This is more the situation where there are friends, and you're going to be making some friends, maybe even around your solar return time, where this is somebody who's going to benefit you. This is very 11th house. This is very Aquarius kind of energy, because the 11th house can represent friends from whom you benefit from. In one way or another. They bring about luck. They bring about opportunity. They bring job interviews. They bring whatever. They could bring you fame, your community, and focusing on building a community and partnerships in particular, because we have 222 is absolutely imperative as you're moving forward right now. You can do this. Your guides have your back. Follow that true north. Follow, that North Star, because you're headed in the right direction. Do not let anybody derail you from your goals. Keep blinders on. Keep going. You've got this. It's very interesting because while you're on this journey, and you need to fucking go on this journey because you're going to meet your marriage partner this way, and you will have a baby together, baby boy, whether this is adopted, whether or not, or just, there's a baby boy involved in this. And this child could be extraordinarily important for what they're going to do. They could end up, what I want to say? This is really interesting. It's like really wanting to come out right now is they're going to medical discovery. This is why they're important. And and I'm just going to say this, it was so exciting. The children born right now are going to be Pluto and Aquarius. This is Aquarius's card. They are going to be extraordinary in that they think outside the box. All the strict ass crap from the past is going to go on the wayside. It's like all the people who are like Pluto and Scorpio and Pluto and Sagittarius and Pluto and Capricorn, y'all don't know what's going to hit you when these kids come about, because they are the future. They are the wave of the future. They're going to be very interesting people. I'm excited. I'm a Pluto and freaking Libra person, fellow freaking air sign. So I'm going to be all over this. I'm just so excited for this generation because I think they're going to be fucking really cool. So yeah, I think your child is going to do something extraordinary. Whether somebody here, this is very specific message. So, not everybody's going to have a kid who does some kind of medical freaking, discovery, but somebody here will. And it's going to be like humanity is going to be like, well, fucking thank you. It's like, thank you. They are going to figure out something that is going to help extend and better the lives of millions of people, which is something we desperately need. And again, that is what Pluto and Aquarius does. It brings about revolution. It brings about like in the past, it was the American Revolution, French stuff, the Age of Enlightenment. There was so many things that happened the last time Pluto was in Aquarius. Go Google it, read about it. It's fascinating shit. This is the age that we are moving into right now. All the way the things have been is over. Okay, things are going to, and Pluto's subtle. And it just like kind of comes in the background and poof, there it is. It's like, I don't know. I love it. It's going to be like revolutionary is what's going to happen. Now, will we have stuff that happened exactly like it did the last time? No, because we are in a completely different age right now. Obviously, we've had a lot of really interesting shit happening as of late. If you've been paying attention in the news, come on. So anyhow, guys, yes, looks like you are destined to do something and give birth to someone who is going to be extraordinary. So good on you. Enjoy following your true path, your true north. Look to where your north node is. What's going on with your 11th house, by the way, too? Where's your Aquarius sitting? Okay, because Pluto's there right now, chilling, and it's going to be there for 22 years, like around 22 years. So the influence is very strong. Exciting stuff. You can do it though. And this is exciting. Whoever that person is who I'm reading for right now, who is that freaking baby boy person. Wow. Thank you. Thank you for bringing that child into the world. Okay, guys. That's it. That's all I have for this group. Thank you so much for joining me. Please make sure to like and subscribe. And don't forget to check out my book. Also, my website and everything. All the information for that is in the drop-down box below. Thank you for joining me, and I will catch you next time. Those of you who chose a group 2, I just want to also remind everybody, especially the new people here, that Hunting the Empress is now out. This is my book series. This is an adult urban fantasy, adults only, very spicy, fun read. It's definitely very original. Think outside the box. Do check it out. All the information to grab a copy, it's available on Amazon, is in the drop-down box below. So give it a read. So, because it's fun stuff. All right, so those of you who selected the Labradorite Dragon Pentacle, this is going to be your reading. What hot gossip do your guides have for you? The group one was really fucking cool. That's some fucking amazing gossip right there. So let's see what y'all have here. I'm going to also be using chips here. So, wow. Look at that. We have Aries card. We have the Emperor. We also have go into nature and clear any negative thoughts or energies you may have. And then like attracts like. So think only positive thoughts. All right. So I'm straight up saying y'all are, Aries energy is very impulsive. Okay. I would know I have Venus in Aries. Whoo, God, that's a spicy freaking placement. Let me tell you. So Aries is very impulsive, you know, very passionate, very newbie, okay? Very, you know, trying to figure things out, very curious, because it's like the freshman of the zodiac. It's the first sign. It is the self. It's very ego and things like this. I get the sense that this group could be dealing with someone who's an authority figure, or straight up you've been kind of like swallowed up by some pretty negative, shitty energy as of late. And you need to get your butt outside and ground yourself and clear that away. Because the more, like if you're trying to be a dictator in your life or trying to boss people around too much and stuff like this, you're just going to attract, like, and if you're being negative, you know, and being kind of mean about it, then you're just going to attract more of that into your life. You're creating drama that you don't need. And however, if you're dealing with somebody like this, you guys need to get your booty outside and realize that like attracts like. So think only positive thoughts. So I get the sense in front of this authority figure, do not let them get to you and take the high road. And understand that not everybody who's kind of grumpy or something like this is a bad person. They could just be having a really hard time that you don't know about. And I get the sense, I'm feeling like this is in a work environment. So if you ever get a chance, you know, and you're alone with the person, you could straight up ask them how they're doing. Just ask them, how you doing? Are you okay? And like, just ask them that question. You would be surprised. Like a lot of times it's like, maybe this person feels like no one cares. And it's like, if they're in an authority position, kind of people don't. And they're just like, you know, they have a lot of pressure on them because of this. So who do they have to lean on? Think about that. It's like, y'all are, you know, if you're, you know, underneath them in ranking or was, you know, whatever, you work for this person, who do they work for? And if they don't work for anybody, all that pressure is on top of their head. Sometimes they might have some garbage going on in their personal life, and let's find out. There's something to this though. I mean, this could even be like a father figure, but going out in nature and you guys going for runs or hikes, I don't know why horseback riding was just coming through my head. Somebody could have horseback riding could be something that brings you joy. It's not so I think a lot of people think, you know, and when I was growing up, I used to think, oh my God, it's so bougie, horseback riding, blah, blah, blah. But depending on where you live, it's really not. It's like, you could just go down to stables. You could get on a horse and go ride, you know, even in fucking Central Park in New York City, they have this. You know, it's like there are always places you could get on a horse and go for a ride. And sometimes when you get on I swear to God, I'll never forget this. With my daughter, when she was little, she was screaming and crying and freaking out. And she did not want to get on a pony. And she was flipping out and she was screaming, freaking out. And I just fucking grabbed her. I put her on the horse and she shut up immediately. And her face lit up. And it was just like all that angst was just gone. And then she was loving it. She was smiling the whole time and she was like petting the horse and stuff. It was just like, wow. Sometimes for people, getting that connection with a beautiful, extraordinary animal like a horse or a pony can really give you that connection to the power of earth. And I get the sense for some of you, getting on that horse gives you a sense of freedom. And it could actually release a lot of anxiety and stress. So for check out like stables, Google it. You'd be surprised. They're everywhere. I have some like right near me. I can actually go walk from my house and go pet horses if I want to. And it's kind of fun to just go interact with them because they're like, sometimes, and they all have unique personalities. And I never am pushy or try to force anything. I'll just like hang out there and see if the horse wants to come say hi. And usually they do. And they love pets and stuff like this. Don't feed them unless you have permission. Because sometimes you would be surprised how fucked up a poor horse's digestive system can be if people feed them shit. Just don't do that. And it's funny because we have the Emperor card, and, you know, think about it. Emperors, they ride on, they have like horse-drawn carriages, or they ride on a beautiful, majestic horse or something. So it's very interesting that is very specific coming up for you guys. So let's see what else we have going on here. That was a really specific message. So who here actually horseback rides? Do any of you guys do? Do leave a comment. I'm very curious. That was so specific. Or if you ever thought about it or really wanted to do it. I love horses. I think they're fucking amazing. Okay, let's see what comes up for you guys. Wealthy Emperor. We have October. We have lovers. We have September. And we have open relationship. Holy shit. Damn. Like attracts like. So think only positive thoughts. Okay, so some of you definitely are born in October or September, but I also get the sense, because that is definitely not Aries season, okay? But the person, you could be meeting somebody too also. Again, if you guys are having trouble like meeting someone who is worthy of being a lover to you, maybe you guys have been struggling and, you're looking for more of a commitment, a committed kind of situation with somebody who's more mature, like the Emperor. Because this is a very mature individual. This is the ruler of all the kings in the tarot deck, okay? Because it's the Emperor. But I get the sense, if you guys have been having troubles attracting wealth or attracting a worthy lover, or maybe some of you just straight up want to have an open relationship with somebody, you're not a bad person if that's what works for you. Because there are people who have this because, maybe they're just too damn busy because they're working really hard, but they do want companionship and someone to be their lover. This is not a bad thing, you guys. Some people that's their life, and don't judge them for that. Everybody's different. So this could be, I get the sense, if you're trying to attract more wealth into your life, if you're trying to attract love into your life, then y'all need to change your freaking tude. And where you are projecting that energy, you need to get down to your core, your brass tacks, and strip away all the crap and all the dogma and all the freaking societal freaking, bullshit that is projected on you, and get down to who you really are at the freaking core of your being, and get in contact with that inner self, and really ask yourself what it is that you need and you want. And I get the sense for some of you, you want somebody who is a passionate lover, and you want somebody, you want to bring more wealth into your life. Well, in order to do that, there needs to be positive thinking, okay? And you need to clear away any negative thoughts or energies you may have on the regular. Getting outdoors, moving your body helps to remove any energetic cords that are stuck in you from other people. It helps to clear your head. It brings you clarity. Like I said, being outdoors, being active is very important. It's funny because we have the Emperor, and that is Aries energy all the way. They're not sit on your ass and eat Doritos all day kind of people. It's like, this is like people who have heavy placements in the first house, or they are Aries or Aries risings, who have a lot of passionate kind of fiery energy like that. They're active people. They don't sit still. They go, go, go. Every person who I personally have been close friends with, and I have family members who are Aries, they're all like this. Okay. None of them are sit on their butt kind of people. They're go, go, go. You know, they're into working out, they're into doing shit, getting stuff done. You know, they don't sit around and, you know, wait for something. They're not slovenly, okay, at all. The ones that I know. And often many of them are very creative as well. So, yeah, this is what needs to happen here. You need to adopt more of this emperor type vibe, this stance, and clear away all those negative thoughts and energies. Your thoughts create your universe. As much as people want to try to argue about that, it's the fucking truth. And it's like, people just need to suck it up and realize this. If you think shitty thoughts all the time and you're always like harping or negative or something like this, then you're just going to attract more of that into your life. Now, I'm going to tell the ladies out there something, okay? Please take good care of your bodies and keep your hormone levels in check. Why am I saying this? Because somebody here needs to hear this. You have your hormones get thrown out of whack just a little bit, and it can bring on some mean ass fucking depression. You need to really take care of yourself. And if you guys are struggling with anything like this, please seek help. Go out, do something about it, okay? And know that you can correct things. You can change your life. And it all starts with positive thinking and realizing that there is something that you can do it. And get a fucking workup, get blood work, find out what's going on with your body. Please take care of yourself. Because in this day and age, especially with the way the healthcare is going, you need to take care of your fucking self and understand that. And you need to be an advocate and you need to speak up and you can't be a coward about it. You have to be strong. All right, guys. So that is what I'm seeing for this group. It's like really freaking get out there, clear any negative energies. It's all spiritual. It's physical. You know, it's both. You have to be holistic in your approach with how you're moving forward, because let me tell you, you have the ability to attract great wealth, an amazing lover, and whatever the fuck you want into your life. You know, you are the advocate for yourself. You are the emperor. You are the one who is the ruler of your own domain. So own it and rule it. Don't let other people make you feel like you can't, okay? Like attracts like, so think only positive thoughts, okay? And obviously we have bad days, so this is hard sometimes, but you can do it, all right? If you really want to, you can. There's no excuses. If you have a bad day, go run. Go hit a punching bag. Go sing, okay? Some people, if they sing, it helps. Oh man, it's wonderful. The people who can sing, that, like, for them to go do that is fucking wonderful. Like I said, go ride a horse. Go get out in nature. Go mountain biking. Go do shit like this. Connect to and ground, okay? All right, guys, that's it. That's all I have for this group. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. Do check out my website and check out my book. I would love it if you would give it a read. It's a lot of fun. You can learn more about it over on my website, which all the information for that is in the drop-down box. Thank you, guys, and I'll catch you. For my last group, before I get going here, especially if you're new here, I just wanted to share with you my book. I would love it if you guys gave this a read. This is an adult urban fantasy novel book series, actually. Pretty spicy reading here. It's a lot of fun, very original, think outside the box kind of stuff in here. I would love it if you check it out. All the information on how to get a copy is in the drop-down box below. It's available on Amazon. So give it a read. Okay, guys. So what do we got here for this group? What tea? Man, there's been some serious tea being dropped today, let me tell you. Okay, let's see what comes up. I'm going to be using chips as well. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Woohoo! This is a good card. We have, you are a true being of the universe. Your beauty radiates from within. Okay. Your guides are definitely, they got your back here. You are a true being of the universe. Your beauty radiates from within. So let it out. Don't dampen your shine for other people. Radiate that beauty, radiate that confidence. People like confident people. Why? Because it's easy to feel at ease around them and feel comfortable. They make you feel comfortable. They make you want to feel, they make you feel like a better person just being around them. They inspire, they are exciting. They're not boring. We have don't just think about it, do it. Oh my God. So since we have the Knight of Pentacles, this is one of these kind of energies where we are slow and steady wins the race. We make calculated risks. We are intelligent about our finances and where we're headed in life. And when we're dealing with material things, I get the sense that you guys could be really wanting to learn more about like how to bring more wealth into your life. And by the way, guys, wealth doesn't just start with the number shit. Yeah, we all know this. La-di-da. Okay, like obviously there's formulas and there's, pension plans and there's saving accounts and it's all numbers driven. But in reality, what really makes people successful and wealthy is their state of mind and how they view finances and how they view wealth. There's a book that I just started reading last night, no joke, and it is about the psychology of money. It is really fucking interesting because so many people do not, and they're not trained psychologically on how to handle finances or money or what it's about. And you need to. You absolutely have to. And by the way, investing and, 401ks and all the shit and Roth IRAs, these things only just now came into being. They haven't been the way that humanity has dealt with finance and money in the past, okay? And throughout history. This is something that's new. So, again, people just don't know. And like a lot of people do not know how to handle wealth. So I get the sense that this group, y'all are smart and you're going to look at the psychological side of wealth and what it means to you and money. And by the way, every single generation, they each have their own viewpoint on finance and money and wealth and what it means. And your parents and the people who you grew up with and the society that you grew up in, they all freaking put thoughts in your head about it and stuff like this. But the question is, what do you think about it? You need to worry about your own booty and your own wealth here. And you need to learn to how to really handle it. And straight up, we're just not taught about it. I went to a comedy show this weekend and it disturbed the fucking shit out of me. And I'm going to drop this tea here. It's like coming through, my guides are saying, say this because these people desperately need to know it. There was a teacher and like the comedian was asking if there was any teachers because he himself was a teacher and he taught elementary school and in New York. And he was sitting there saying that he was teaching kids how to be advocates for themselves. And you have to stand up for yourself. You have to be an advocate for yourself and, protect yourself and understand how to like communicate with others and understand about boundaries and things like this, which I think is a very healthy, smart thing to do. So he was conversing with a teacher who was a female in the audience. And like she teaches like second grade and like he straight up asked her, so, are you teaching, your kids to be advocates for themselves? You got to teach them to be advocates for themselves to protect them, blah, blah, blah. And she just just stood, sat there and kind of and she just kind of went, and I just went, oh no. Oh dear God. Public school sucks. I'm like, if they're not teaching children how to be advocates for themselves, how to take care of themselves, how to understand how to pay their bills and take responsibility for their actions and shit. What kind of a world are we fucking living in? Okay? That is not good. We do not need to teach children how to be dumb. We need to teach them how to be smart. And I get the sense this is something important that has something to do with this group right here. This story that I'm telling you is perhaps you will turn around and you will become an advocate and teach people how to do and deal with finance and how to, maybe you're going to teach younger people how to do this. Maybe you're going to go on and you're going to become a financial advisor or something even. But if you guys have even had an inkling of doing this or helping to teach people how to be advocates for themselves and stand up for themselves and take fucking responsibility for themselves, then you are on the right track. And we definitely need more people like this out there because there is just not enough. And everyone, I've had a lot of this happen to me this past weekend. There was even, a woman who cut in front and of another woman, when we were waiting in line to return shit. And, this bitch just totally cut this other woman off and they were making us move, the line to move to a different location because their machine went out or whatever. And this C-U-N-T, totally like cut in front, and she like cut everybody off. And instead of like the line just going back the way it was, which would be fair, she totally cut the girl off. And it was so rude. And you could tell that she was really pissed. And I'm like, you can go in front of us if you want, because we saw that you were here first, you know? And it's like, this old man was like in front of us, and he totally cut in front too. And he heard us saying this, and like, we're all, no, you know, it's perfectly fine. You can go. We were so nice to her. She's like, no, it's okay. And I'm like, why don't you just go up and tell her, hey, I was first in line. And she was too scared to do that. I'm like, oh my God. So everybody's just into letting everybody walk all over each other. Is that what it is? Oh my God. What kind of a fucking world is this? It's called manners and respect, and people need to learn them. All right. That was just rude. But the old man who was in front of us, he left. I'm like, yeah, you should leave. Bye, rude ass. You know, and it's like, don't do that. It's just, it's fucked up. It's like, let's be fair and be kind to each other. And I get the sense somebody here is going to do something great like that. And they're going to help, because you are a true being of the universe. Your beauty radiates from within, and you are meant to let that shine. Maybe you are going to be an advocate for teaching people how to stand up for themselves, y'all, and how to be patient, and how to, you know, really take care of themselves and accept responsibility and not be a coward, you know? All right, let's see what's going on here. And by the way, you don't like, I think that chick thinks that you have to just like be rude or something. I don't know. Like if you're polite, and then the person would refuse to like step aside or something, and they acted like a total fucking psycho bitch, you know, then you just back off, whatever. You can't be afraid and let people walk on you. Okay. Open relationship. This came up in another group. Holy shit. We have Dom sub. We have October. That's weird, because I was talking about that. Literally this kind of a dynamic. Wow. Okay. Are you the Dom or are you the sub? We have October. We have 888. We have wealthy. What did I say? King of Pentacles, or Knight of Pentacles. We have December, which we are in right now. We have beautiful woman. You are a true being of the universe. Your beauty radiates from within. And I feel like when you are on this positive track, and you are like, I feel like there's an awakening coming for somebody here, where it's just like, it's going to really trigger your inner confidence, which is going to shine. It's going to be quite powerful. And straight up, I want to point this out. If you're an asshole, you look like an asshole. And I don't care how fucking good looking somebody is. The minute they start acting like a fucking prick, they're just ugly in my eyes. It's like, I just look at them and go, ugh. And it's like, they're no longer attractive. I think they're hideous. And it like literally shows. It's like a dark shadow over their face. But when somebody is truly at peace with themselves, they're confident, they're happy, they're peaceful, they make smart choices, wise decisions, they take responsibility for themselves. They're like, that confidence is just so fucking sexy. And it can make even the most, you know, normal or average of person look extraordinarily beautiful. And that is what I'm seeing here. And then we have nutrition. Your beauty radiates from within. This is how. You guys need to shift your diet. You need to watch out with what you are putting in your body. This is the perfect time. This is the time of going within. This is the winter. We are in the freaking Burr months right now, at the end of the Burr months. But the winter arc kind of vibe here, where we are giving ourselves a glow up. We're preparing ourselves for the coming of spring. And when we're just like that rebirth, that, you know, birds and bees kind of energy, that love is in the air, that excitement, that vibe of like the new growth coming up from the earth. You just feel it in the air, and it just feels good. And you are in the process, and if you're not, you need to get in the process of really getting control of your nutrition, because it shows. Like if you guys are having a lot of like weird like breakouts or rashes or something, trust me, it comes from whatever the fuck you're putting on your skin, and also what you're putting in your body. People don't realize, some of us do, that what you eat and how you treat your body says everything. And I get the sense also, this isn't just nutrition, but part of the nutrition for this group is mental. You need to get in the right frame of mind and realize when you are feeding yourself, you are literally feeding your health. you are helping your body to grow. When you eat certain foods, you're making yourself more beautiful, youthful, okay? I don't give a shit how much plastic surgery somebody gets. They look like ass if they don't eat right and they don't take care of their body, okay? It just makes them look gross. Look like a fucking freaky alien or something. I don't know, like not a cute one. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is, it's very funny. We have Dom sub and we have open relationship. There could be somebody like that you are dealing with. It doesn't necessarily mean that you or somebody could be approaching you, or you're hearing about, like somebody could be talking to you about somebody who is like their significant other is like wanting to have an open relationship and they've really like turned on their Dom sub side or something. Or this is like somebody could approach you and this is like a kind of relationship that they want. That could be somebody here, could be dealing with this. But also, I just feel like somebody here is not ready to settle down yet with somebody in particular. And in their lives, they're dealing with a lot of dominant people and submissive people. And it's like, I get the sense that many of you could be the dominant type of personality. And you're getting kind of frustrated. You could be in like a work. Oh, this is really fucking clear. Some of you could be dealing with a group, like working on a project or at work or something where people are just like they're wanting to be the subbies and not actually take any responsibility. And so they're putting all the responsibility on you. There could be some pressure from that. But I get the sense that you work very well under pressure and you know how to stay calm in this situation. I do foresee that many of you, like by really tapping into taking control of your nutrition, realizing that you can really do and take control of your finances and your life is going to make you quite wealthy. Obviously, you could be dealing with, and also like for any kind of like situations, like with relationships or situationships, the people could be born in the month of October or December. Or if you yourself are born in October, December, then obviously this message is so for you. We have 888. This could be a personal year number for you guys this year. If it is, or this could be your personality number. Hello, friend. Where you are inherently one of those kind of people who's just supposed to be wealthy. You've got that mentality, you've got the drive, you've got the ambition. But what's great about you is you've got that element of knowing how to be patient, knowing to say yes, knowing when to say no, and really following through no matter how long it takes. You don't give up. You're not one of these kind of people. You don't just think about it, you actually do it. You guys could be very dominant with cardinal energy in your natal chart, which I fucking love people like this. It's like you guys just get shit done. It's like such a turn on. I love people like that who don't sit on their ass. They get it done. Like, let's do this. Let's do this. It's like they're so inspiring. And I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, let's go. Even though I'm mutable dominant, I love this. I love this energy. It's just like exciting. It's just so fun. I love tapping into that side. Mutable means that you understand the fixed, you understand the cardinal, and you know how to utilize both and when to utilize it. You know when to go with the flow, Sometimes too much mutable energy can make people kind of like confused. But once you understand how to work with it, it's actually quite powerful. So anyway, you got a lot of beauty within you. You got a lot of get up and go. You have the ability to bring some great wealth. By eating healthy, it's just going to just make your beauty radiate more. When it comes to relationships, you've got control of this. And for some of you, like I said, it's like, you're just not ready to settle down. You're more like just into dating or whatever. And that's perfectly fine. The right time will come when it's ready. I feel like for this group, that is what is going through my head. But you are on the right path towards wealth. And for some of you, this could be a banner month. And then October of 2025 could be very special. All right, guys, so that's it. That's all I have for this reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Do check out my book and my website. All the information for that is in the drop-down box below. Thank you guys for being with me. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.